Welcome in. Big news this morning. Tom Brady calling it quits again. This time, it looks like this.
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring for good. I know the process was a pretty big deal last time, so when I woke up this morning, I figured I'd just press record and let you guys know first. So it won't be long-winded. Like, you only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much, to every single one of you, for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing. Love you all.
So that's Tom Brady this morning, and I have to say that his feelings right now seem genuine. That means he's sad, obviously. It's the end of an era. Next year, he'd be 46 years old if he continued playing. Obviously, reversed his decision last year, so that's going to be on the top of everybody's mind. But maybe he's retired because he realizes that he's already been with the 49ers. That's what that joke was about. That's Tom Brady. His stint with the 49ers back in the 1980s. Obviously, this is news that pertains to the 49ers news cycle because everybody was talking about the possibility of Tom Brady to the 49ers since he was scheduled to be, still is scheduled to be, a free agent with the contract in Tampa Bay up. That would be a free agent this March. But if Brady does hold on to this retirement, he's not going to go to the 49ers, who at this moment have no healthy quarterbacks. The 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo's under contract, but obviously wasn't healthy enough to suit up for the NFC title game. Trey Lance was still in a walking boot on Sunday. I saw him without the walking boot in the locker room yesterday, but Lance is still probably going to be not cleared for 3 or 4 weeks, although that's a big, I don't want to say a reversal, but a big development that he said yesterday he'll be cleared fully, 100%, 3 to 4 weeks. The 49ers will have Lance ready to go. Brock Purdy, that's going to be months before he's ready to go with the torn UCL, and Josh Johnson, concussion protocol right now, but not under contract for next season. So the 49ers have to start stocking up on QBs or re-signing guys if it is Jimmy Garoppolo that they do bring back, or looking to the outside, because Trey Lance might be in that top seat right now, but you obviously need depth. You obviously need to bolster the room, and there are still many, many questions about Trey Lance since he's barely played since joining the 49ers in 2001. So, pending free agents with Tom Brady off of the shelf: Sam Darnold, Teddy Bridgewater, Case Keenum, Andy Dalton, Taylor Heineke. If you look at the pending free agents, those are the pending free agents, not on the 49ers. Obviously, none of that, I think, really excites you. If you think that all they need is a bridge QB, well, there's a guy whose name is perfect for bridge QB. That's Teddy Bridgewater. He literally was built to be a bridge quarterback with that last name of Bridgewater. But those quarterback names right now probably don't excite people as much as Tom Brady or these two guys, Aaron Rodgers and Derek Carr, who are both under contract with their respective teams. Rodgers with the Packers, Carr with the Raiders, but both might be available for trade, especially, it seems, Carr. That being said, both would be very expensive, probably to acquire through trade capital and also to pay moving forward into this next year. And one of the glories of the 49ers situation before Purdy's injury was that the 49ers had two healthy and available quarterbacks, presumably for the 2023 season, on rookie deals. That was Brock Purdy and Trey Lance. Now they still have two on rookie deals, but we're not sure exactly when Purdy's going to be back. So, what I have to say is, if the 49ers were willing to put all their chips in the middle of the table for Trey Lance in 2021 to draft him, it would seem to be incongruent behavior to not be able to trust him enough to be the lead guy entering this offseason, given the circumstances, given how much These two guys at the bottom, even if they do become available to the 49ers, and, I don't know if the Packers or the Raiders would want to deal with the 49ers, given how much these guys would cost, given the fact that would break the 49ers cost structure. There's a salary cap here, and the 49ers obviously are paying a ton of guys, and one of their overarching philosophies has been to stick to the quarterbacks on the rookie deals. That's why they decided to draft Trey Lance. That's why, obviously Brock Purdy was insurance to that, picked in the 7th round. But these are all rookies, 49ers paying everybody else. Nick Bosa is next in line. You've got a lot of veterans who are expensive. The way that you can maintain a team like that is if you're not paying the most expensive position, and that's quarterback. And if you break free from this, even with Brady, it would have been the case. You would have been paying the quarterback, and then all of a sudden the rest of the roster gets weaker, and then it's a catch-22 because you run into the problem that all of these guys are having with their other teams, right? Tom Brady had the problem with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The team started to deteriorate around him with no running game. Aaron Rodgers having that issue with the Packers. Team starting to deteriorate around him with no good wide receivers. We saw Devontae Adams lead to the Raiders. And even though the Raiders and Derek Carr had Devontae Adams, that team hasn't had a defense for Derek Carr. So the 49ers are trying to build an all-around team. They were number one offense last year in that stretch with McCaffrey and Garoppolo and Purdy. They were number one defense, and they were number 5 special teams in the 12-game win streak. They built a complete all-around team, and I think one of the ways to perpetuate that is to have that quarterback position not gobble up all of your salary cap space. So the 49ers cheaper options right here. They might bring in one of these guys or somebody comparable to bolster the quarterback room throughout the offseason. But I still have to think that you want the ceiling if you're the 49ers. And so far, we've seen Trey Lance show the physical capability of that ceiling. Obviously, still really early in his development. We'll see how this offseason goes. Good news is he'll be back in 3 to 4 weeks. Brock Purdy executed the offense, I think, as well as you could expect. A rookie, especially a 7th rounder this year, you can cross your fingers with his recovery, and you could bolster the room with a veteran just to make sure that you could feel better about getting through the season without running out of healthy quarterbacks. Anyway, we're going to get a little bit more insight on the 49ers plan with Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch speaking today. That's going to come at 11:30 Pacific. So looking forward to that. That's going to formally wrap up this 2022 NFL season for the San Francisco 49ers. And again, Tom Brady, well, he already had a chance to put on that 49ers uniform. So the retirement is here. At least the second retirement is here. Maybe there'll be a third one that would increase the chances of him playing in this uniform again. But I'm probably kidding at this point. That's Brady with the Niners in the 80s. Little did he know, though, that Joe Montana's jersey would be retired. So he would have to wear John Brody's. Who knows? Brody wearing the 12, same as Tom Brady. But we can't talk about that now because Tom Brady just announced his retirement this morning. So we turn the page. The novel of Brady to the 49ers and those possibilities, that one is over. Pick up the next book. Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr. If you like reading in the offseason, if you like reading fiction in the offseason, that might fall into that category, just given the price tag. But it's the NFL, and anything could happen, and we'll be watching religiously regardless. All right. Good morning to everybody, and take care.